Good morning, students. I'm Praveen Thakur here with your Standard 3 Grammar. Welcome to our class. Students, in my previous class, I explained you about tenses. Tenses, there are three forms: present, past, and future tense. Today, in my previous video, I explained you about the simple present tense. Today, I am going to explain you about simple past tense. So, what is simple past tense? The simple past tense, sometimes called the preterite, is used to talk about a completed action. Completed action means the action which is over, which has been completed in a time before now. That means before now means sometimes before. It can be 1 hour before, or 1 day before, 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year before also. The time of the action can be in the recent past. Recent means just now, just over, or the distant part means long time before. And action duration is not important. Means how much time it has taken is not important, but when the action is completed, that is important. Sometimes before or a long time before, like history. So history, there was a king, Rani ki Jhansi, all there's a duration that is a long time before. Mahatma Gandhi fought for the freedom of our country long time before. So all that is in the past tense. Now let us see something more about the past tense. Past tense, subject plus verb plus we add ed to the subject to form the past tense. In present tense, have, has, plus verb plus we add ed. But in past tense, we use the word had. Have and has we use for present tense. We use had for past tense. Express finished time, that is when the action has been over. We lived in Japan from 1995 to 1998. So this is past tense. I lived. If we remove e, if we remove d, it will be I live in Patna. I live in Japan. That means at present I am living. But lived, we add d to the present tense to form change into past tense. I lived in Japan from 1998. Just now it is 2021. So you can also say I lived in my village when I was small, but now I live in Patna. That is present tense. I live in Patna. Refers to definite time. I saw the Eiffel Tower in 2007. So in 2007 I saw. See is the present tense, but saw becomes the past tense. I saw Eiffel Tower in 2007. Now in present tense, how we say? I have seen the Eiffel Tower. That means I have seen it. Recently I have seen it. So recently means present. I have seen the Eiffel Tower. But past, seen will be changed to saw. Indicates series of finished actions. First he read the book and then he watched the movie. So read out here, we change the pronunciation into read. That means I have already read this story. I have read this book before. And then he watched. WATCH, watch, that means present tense. But when we add ed, it changes to past tense. I watched the movie. That means I have already finished watching the movie. Maybe 1 hour back before I have watched the movie, or I have watched that movie 1 month back. Means 1 month before itself I have seen that movie. But in present tense, she has already watched this movie 3 times. That means we are talking in the present tense, that she has watched this movie 3 times. That means when we are talking just now, or when you two students talk, then you say, oh yes, I have done my homework. Let us see some more examples. A past tense is a verb form of a sentence that tells about any action, event, moments that happened in the past. That means what action has been we have done in the past, what event means whatever functions are there, any function or any incident, accident, or moments, what we have living in this moment, what moment we have done in the past. So that happened in the past, that means before the present time. I played, so here we can see we add ed. Negative we change to I didn't play or I did not play. So did not in short we say as didn't play. So when we ask a question, did I play? But positive is I played. Maybe I played in the evening. Just now it is night. I played in the evening. You played. You didn't play. Did you play? So in negative, we just add not to change from positive to negative. We played. He played. She played. It played. They played. So all when we add ed to the subject play, to the verb play, it changes to past tense. Negative we just add did not or didn't in short. And we could ask the question, did they, did it, did she, did he play? So this is how we change from positive to negative, and we ask the question, did I play? I played, and negative I didn't play or I did not play. Now rules for simple past. You were. So you is the second person and third person. So when we talk about more than one person, we use were. In singular, we use was. I was present in the class yesterday. I was absent yesterday. So was we use when we are talking only about one person, one animal or one thing. And in plural we use were when we are talking about more than one person, animal or thing. We were, you were, they were playing in the park, they have done the homework, they all were present yesterday, they all had gone to the picnic yesterday. But for I we use only singular, that is was. I was present in the meeting yesterday. So remember this rule, was we use for singular, were we use for plural form. Now past simple form, some more examples. I was at home yesterday. You, we, they. Now here you can see work, but in past tense we use add ed to the verb. I worked at the waitress home. They were. We use were when we talk about more than one person. You, we, they were students, but now they are not. They are all grown up. He, she, it was when we talk about one person. Was Spanish, was in the university. He, she, it came. Come we use for present. Will you come with me? And came, he came yesterday. So came we use in the past tense. Same way, subject I we use was for singular because I am talking only about myself. So I, only one person I am talking about. So I was at home yesterday. I worked at the waitress restaurant. I was not at home yesterday. So in present tense, I was, but when we change into negative, I was not at home. Like somebody comes to your house, you say, no, I was not at home yesterday. You had come. Did you come yesterday? So we ask that question. You, we, they were at the waitress restaurant. They were students. But when you change into negative, were not. He, she, it was. He was present yesterday. We are talking only about one person. She was with her mother yesterday. But when we talk about more than one, then we use were. Let us see some more examples. Examples of simple past tense. I played football yesterday. She woke up early in the morning. You didn't write a letter. They went to the office early. Did you sing the song? We ate food yesterday. Now, when you say this, did you sing the song? Here you can see after this song, there's a question mark. That means we are asking a question. Did you sing the song? I sang the song. Sang means past tense. Yes, I sang the song. Or if you say in the future, I will sing the song. That means in next, after some time, maybe I will sing. We ate. EAT is the present tense. Let us eat. But ate is past tense. I ate food yesterday. That means it has already been over. I have already eaten the food. My father lived in California. That is in the past. He had lived in California, but at present he may be living somewhere else. She spoke good English. Did you not finish your homework? When did you buy this mobile? John played. How long did the flight journey take? My mother cooked delicious food yesterday. My friend watched a movie. You went to Spain last year. I wrote an email to my brother. In present we say I write, but in past I wrote. They didn't go. We drank. In present tense we say we drink water every time. But past tense drink will change to drank. I missed my college. I learned 20 sentences. So here you can see in most of the verbs we have added ed to change into past tense. I play football, present tense. But in play when we add ed, it changes to past tense. I played. I woke. Went. Go is present, but went is the past tense. Ate, that is past tense. Lived. Spoke, finished, played, took, cooked, watched, wrote, drank, missed, learned. So you can see most of the sentences we have words. In verbs we have added ed to show the sentence is in the past tense, that it has already been over. Now let us see some exercise. Fill in the blanks using the words given in the bracket to form correct past tense. Now here in the bracket it is given Reena and then stand next to Girish on the stage. Now stand is the present tense. So what will be the past tense of stand? Stood. Reena stood next to Girish on the stage. The river dash last winter freeze. So last winter, that is we are talking about 1 year before action. So freeze will change to froze. Froze. The river froze last winter. Ravi dash to the party. Where? So what will be where? present tense, it will be wore. Ravi wore to the party. I buy a bunch of apples yesterday. So buy is present tense. So what will be past? I bought a bunch of apples yesterday. They all dash on the carpet to hear the announcement. They all sit. So what will be the past tense of sit? Sat. They all sat to in the carpet to hear the announcement. Rachel hide dash behind the door. So hide is present. Hid, H-I-D. We remove E out here. Rachel hid behind the door. Judith fell dash tell dash Lisa a secret. Tell is the present tense. What is the past tense of tell? Told. Judith told Lisa a secret. Told means already in the past. She has already finished telling the secret. Sometime before she has told Lisa the secret. So this is the way we change from simple past tense. From present tense to simple past tense, we add ed in most of the word, and some words we change completely, like hide, hid, stand, stood, freeze, froze, wear, wore, buy, bought, sit, sat, tell, told. So these were some examples of simple past tense. So go through this video, students, very nicely. See the how we change from simple to present tense to simple past tense. Thank you, students, and take care.